Hey folks, how's it going? In this video I'm going to show you the basics of how to add verbs to the Excel model. So, first things first, make sure you're in the table of verbs and forms in the model. You'll see that each entry has a form, the Arabic verb, and an English definition. So let's scroll to the bottom by hitting Control down arrow, and then you'll see this blank space down here. That is where you add new verbs. So what we are going to do is we're going to start with adding a verb called sherab. Next thing we need to do is classify it. I know from my Arabic study that this is form 3S. If you're not familiar with classifying Arabic verbs, you should read up on how to do that, but you should also definitely read through my detailed instructions in the Excel, which you can find right here, and that'll show you how to classify things in here. But just in this case, it is definitely 3S. So the next thing we need to do is add the English definition. So let's copy this, and what we're going to do is go to our browser. And this is a website called Levantine, or it's also called livingarabic.com. And excuse me, let me just delete these. And so what you're going to want to do on this website is enter any dialect word that you come across, regardless of whether you're working with a model. It's an amazing resource. It has Egyptian, Levantine, and North African. It does roots, English to Arabic, and words. In this case, we're doing Levantine word, and the word is shehab. So I'm going to hit enter. And here's the definition. To cause trouble, cause a disturbance. It even has pronunciation and examples, which is just fantastic. So I'm going to go, I'm going to go and paste that in here. Great. Okay, let's just make sure it worked. So let's scroll over to form 3S. All right, let's go down. And yep, there it is. Great. So now we can paste that up here if we so please. All right, let's add something a little bit more complicated. Let's go back down and let's add the verb sahr. All right, so this is definitely form 1S. However, as you can see down here, there are multiple subcategorizations within form 1S. And there are also multiple subcategorizations for form 1 hollow, form 1 defective, form 1 germinate, etc. So what that basically means is you're going to need to, again, read through the instructions to understand how these subcategorizations work. It sounds complicated, but it really isn't if you just put in a little bit of time to understand it. So for the specific example of Form 1, you'll see that there's 3 letters that follow it. FKF means fatha, kasra, fatha, fatha, kasra, damme. It's all the short vowels, basically. So what we need to do is figure out the short vowels for this verb. Now we can either ask a native speaker or we can ask Lughatuna, which is easier. So we're going to do that today. So, alright, according to Lughatuna, the short vowels, and mind you this is Syrian, but generally Syrian and Lebanese are pretty close. That's a bit of a politically charged statement. We're just going to walk right through it. So, we're going to see here it's sahar and then yashar. So in this specific case for form 1S, you will know from reading the instructions that the 3 letters are the short vowel above the first root letter in past tense howe, followed by the short vowel underneath the ya or on the ya for present tense howe, and then the short vowel over the second root letter in present tense howe. So this is going to be fatha, this is going to be kasra, and this is going to be fatha. So it's FKF. So we're just going to type that in here. FKF. And let's also get the definition. Perfect. Paste it in. All right, let's make sure it worked. So we're going to go to 1S FKF. There's going to be quite a few verbs here. Yep, and there it is, sahar. So let's copy it. And then let's paste it in here. And boom, there it is. You've just now conjugated a verb that was not in the Excel. And if you're wondering how to make flashcards from these new verbs, I will put another video on the channel that will show you just exactly how to do that.